Hello everyone, it's me Tuấn. So this has been time continuation after using the phone, so now I'm starting the computer one. So let's start writing about something what I need to describe most. Alright, let's get started. Let's start about Kingdom class. Like Kingdom class or something. Alright, so here's the Kingdom class. Like I've been playing any kind of game, and I have played lots of games since I was different. For oneself, I will show you about this. Alright, here we go. Here I go. The first one is soldier. It's like the basic soldier, like going Venetian for the gods. That's pretty good for that. So that's what would be correct. The next one is farmer. Farmer. It's just the original or the beginning. It's called like farmer or something. Soldier, farmer. Well, I love both of them so much. Next we have about archer. Like a range unit like that. Using a bow, it's pretty good for this. Fortunately, it's really effective to shoot from a long distance. And about disadvantages, have a limited arrows, so that will be different. It's totally medium for disadvantages. Advantage or disadvantage. Just like saying disadvantage. The kingdom class, lots of them for that. Maybe the kingdom class, it may be another one. The next we have about for, let's just say we need a rider for that. I call riders. Like writing some stuff. There are many riders for themselves. The first one is Cavalier. Cavalier is like original horse. Well, base can do something even different. So that means that kindly affair for what? A fair to fair, that's probably fine. So the next one will be about something the right the most can do can say. Well, technically I just put tab more space. It's change or so, whatever. The next we have about knight. Well, if you count knight, it means it has a horse as well. Unmounted knight is just a original unit with 2 foot to step. But this knight has the mounted knight. It's like you can do for the name called a knight for some reasons. You can call about mounted knight. Like some kind of rider or something. It may be a good for the hero itself. Riders, lots of them. It may be kingdom class, but it may be for once. So that's technically true. If you want to know anything more I can do about I play so much, mostly the name that I've ever heard for this. Cavalier, Mountain Knight. Well, let's just say Troubadour. Well, the name of the Venetian Riders I play Fire Emblem series because I was a fan of Fire Emblem. That name, Troubadour, feels me very interest. It's a good mounted healer. Well, most can do have disadvantages about it's too weak for defense, and also a medium bit of resistance. Troubadour is the support class who cannot attack, only support and heal the allies. Like this one, Troubadour? Yeah, technically true. They say technically true about you can play the game whatever you want. I need to close my eyes. I feel like say, when I play Fire Emblem, I play so good. It feels nations very impressive and amazing to play some games like Fire Emblem. Like some kind of class or something? Well, that's technically true for that. So that's only fair. Well, more thing to do if you know everything. Hero. You just say heroes as well. Well, technically, any kinds of heroes that I need to describe. The first one will be about Paladin. The name called Paladin, some kind of heroes thing. That's pretty good for the heroes as well. A Paladin, sure. That's just like a reference to Warcraft series. That's technically fair for that. A Paladin as well. For the next one is, if you know and include yourself, it's called about warrior. If you count into about warrior like this, it may be heroes, but it's technically true. But it basically from the basic version, so that technically a bit can do. Warriors have many kinds of warriors. Well, that's only fair we know. Just many people can do about describing the name of the kingdom class like this. Well, that's all the thing we know. Soldier, farmer, archer, cavalier, mountain knight, troubadour, paladin, warrior, and finally, we have something elites can do for one's name can do. You count the set of heroes or the basic class. I call it Royal Guard. The name Royal Guard means about a keeper of this building, which I say Royal Guard is a formidable soldier that keeps the most ancient buildings called the castle, guard post, and even about outpost. But hideout, I did not know can do about the name Royal Guard. You know, like a former royal guard to the king? Yes, king as well. And also queen. You know, I like describing the class to play games like any kinds of games I need to write about the fan fiction what I need the most. So we have about this class what it needs to do. Saving the hands about how to describe a name. I have about untitled documents like this, and also Gmail as well, for some called Google Workspace. So here we have lots of things we know can do. Kingdom class has about a nation known as the first one's called about the basic class, like three of them, of course. Soldier, farmer, archer. If you want to write more, we have a next will be about something if you know everything. Well, technically, bowman is the same as archer, but it's technically different. Like this. The cavalier means the same as the rider. Mountain knight is clearly different, it's called the mounted version. Knight may be about up there, so that's okay, of course. It's called a basic class like any kinds of class what it describes the most. Basic class, any kinds of class, so yep, that's technically true. Riders can do about cavalier, mountain knight, and troubadour. I feel like if troubadour has a special mode can do about a fighting style, it already have about a mage class like healing class, mage knight, Valkyrie. The name Valkyrie describes Cell called the Viking version, and the Valkyrie describes it from Fire Emblem series. Well, that's fine for me can do. Valkyrie only appeared in the Fire Emblem, but only about Japan versions, because the name Valkyrie was described for the first time from the game company. If you know can do a troubleshooting itself, we have something like I write this. Strategist. The name Strategist was named from the advanced version of Troubadour. It's like from Fire Emblem Fates. I know can describe the nation name the game, so I describe this one. So the Strategist is still the riders if you know. The advanced supporter that heals the allies and also use some kind of weapon to sell. I know it's a lot of tombs from Fire Emblem Fates, but I love it. Instead, I need to describe sell. If Strategists use the melee weapons, then that will be alright. For like, Strategists only use about a sword, unlike Dark Knight, just like about a staff and a sword, so that's okay can do. You can call Strategists, so that's technically true. And when you can describe fire is the heroes as well. Paladin, warrior, royal guard, king, queen. Paladin, I love the name so much. Imagine I describe more can do about my favorite nation class is about. If you can describe it in another class, so we just write more can do. The more you know, the more you need. Well, sorry. There we go. Paladin Knight. You know, I love this name so much. Paladin Knight is the greatest soldier that is transitioned to be a hero and also as a supporting healer as well. It's both about many support class, but also it's technically is a medium speed. Paladin Knight wields the power of the light, healing allies, support each other, for finally can do unleashing the light damage. Paladin Knight, well, just saying the words to be louder than I thought. Paladin Knight is my favorite class that I need to draw the most. You know, I feel like I've been drawing Paladin Knight since about 2015, so yes, alongside with Kenny and Aswell, just like two of my favorite characters, but I also add more characters we know. Before the end of the video, I want to do some one thing we know can do. Wind Knight. Well, I've been reading about a name called Wind Knight is of great knight that describes and they're using the power of winds and creating a storm wind station that creates like a gust of winds to blow away for using the wind. Wind Knight's most powerful thing is only have about a knockback damage. Knockback damage, push away attackers, and also avoidable hero. You know, the Wind Knights may be good can do so. Casting the winds to blow everyone else can do. So yes. And just before the video ends, Paladin Knight and Wind Knight have become friends together can do since the childhoods or even the schoolhood. You can call about adulthood, childhood, schoolhood. Maybe the hoods may be something to do to describe the best for the hearts. So there we have about the Kingdom class. Every class if you need to know learn the lesson, so please, you like yourself and all everything we know can do. Alright, that's the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to know about this world like me, so I don't take requests because I need to do my own request, or even I do my own work. So the next day or a few days later, I will be doing the next video about this, but even more potential. So thank you for watching, and always, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for you. America, England, Japan, everyone else. Thank you for watching, and always, I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.